Hello there, this is going to be a twin flame soulmate divine partnership telepathic reading. So this is for a client, and I'm going to keep their name disclosed, of course. I may just use initials so they know that this reading is for them. So I will send it to you via email so you have the link. But for others, you may resonate with this reading partially, maybe fully, maybe just cross reading for entertainment or curiosity. If you are interested in your own personal reading, I will leave the link below for how to purchase this reading. So how it works is I tune into the energy of the person whom you're inquiring about, if you have someone specifically in mind. So if you have 10 questions, I usually allow you to choose 10 questions that you wish to ask this person, their higher self. So it's like I'm tuning into their energy, telepathically communicating with them, whatever the messages that they wish to relay to you. Sometimes divine spirit will come in, or your guides, or even your higher self will relay messages to you. If you don't have any questions, I will pull 10 cards anyway, just to see whatever wishes to come out for you. You may not have anyone specific that you want to inquire about. It could just be the energy of the person whom you are meant to be with, that you want to know what messages they have for you. That will also work. So it doesn't have to be someone specific. It could be that you're open to the messages Spirit has for you, and whoever your true love is, whether you're aware of this person or not aware of them, they have yet to come into your life, it works just the same. So, and you can even have questions for them as well. But in this case, there's no questions involved. So I'm going to tune into the energy, okay? And I'm going to pull 10 cards. I'm going to split the deck, go straight from the top. Okay, so this person either is trying to get clear on what they want, or they want you to be clear on what you want. Because I get the impression that you're not totally clear as to what it is that you're wanting. Could also be that they're not clear, but let's see. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Observer card. Okay. All right, so let's see. First card that comes out is base chakra. So I'm getting the first message is that you're not ready. You're not fully ready for what it is that you say that you're wanting. Okay, so in this case, they're saying that it's you. It's that you're not ready for them. You're not ready for whom you say you want, or the type of love. Okay, so they're saying it is me that you're not ready for. Okay, so you're not ready for this person. Okay, so specifically if this is an actual person, or this is someone that has yet to come in, either way it goes, you're not ready for this person. They're telling you that you need to get grounded, you need to get stable within yourself first. There's some things that you have yet to work on. They're also saying there's things that you have yet to discover about yourself. Okay. With the Daydreams and Decisions card, they're asking you, do you even know what you want? And then they're asking again, do you? So it's like they're saying that you don't even know what you want. Are you clear on what you want? They're saying that it hasn't manifested and it hasn't happened yet because you don't know really what you want. So it's like an energy of limbo. This card is like the Seven of Cups. So you may have a lot of different options or different things that you may want to attract or bring in, but you're not ready because you don't even know exactly what you really want. Like, you have all of these options on the table. This might be good, or this might sound good, this might feel good, but is it really what I want, or am I settling? You know, it's a lot of questions up in the air, and really it has to come from your heart space first. Like, you have to know what you want. Like, you really have to feel into what you really want. Like, what does your heart truly desire? What really gives you passion? What makes you, like, if it was a job, just say, like, if you could do something for the rest of your life, like get paid for it, and it's something that you totally enjoy doing, even if it's painting all day, and you know for sure that your paintings, you'll get paid for them. It's like that. So when it comes to a lover, who would you be with that you feel you would have the most, and even if this person is not the most handsome, the most beautiful, you know, they might not live in the best neighborhood, or they may come from a different background, you know, something about them is like not what people would expect of you, or what you think that would be best for you, but it's like, I don't care, I love this person. I could see myself spending the rest of my life with this person. I don't care what anyone says. So it's like that. If I could babysit dogs all day, and get paid for it, I would love, you know, even if I don't get paid for it, I love it anyway. But if it was a job, I would have that job. I think babysitting dogs is a real, I think it is, but that's just an example. So that's kind of what Spirit wants you to use as a reference, and that's what this person is telling you, that you need to think about that. And there's an element of not caring about what everyone else is going to think about you. Find balance. They're saying that your energy is like all over the place. Like, 1 minute you're here, 1 minute you're there. So it could be 1 minute you're happy, 1 minute you're sad, 1 minute you know what you want, then the next you don't know what you want. So it's like the energy cannot move. It's like it's stagnant. The wheel is not turning because it's like two different energies working, trying to work at once. It's like the steering wheel wants to go this way, but your other hand is like, no, maybe I should go this way. And it's like this. You're not getting anywhere. The steering, you can't drive the car because it's not really going anywhere. You're playing. It's like the car is wobbling. It's not going in a straight, clear direction. Whether it's going straight or whether it's going left or right, it's not going anywhere, is what they're showing me. So you need to use your heart as your GPS, they're saying. That's why this is important. I'm also getting that you maybe need to work on your heart chakra to help you. But your heart is your compass. It's your GPS system in your car. You can't know where to turn your wheel until you know exactly where your destination is, or at least where you're wanting to go. The detached card's telling you that you got a clear message and you need to release it and you need to let it go. Be at peace with the message that you received. They say you know what this is. It's a message that has come in and you need to be at peace with it and move forward, because it's like this message that you received, it's like you haven't allowed it to be. You haven't allowed it to come to pass. You haven't let it go somehow. You're holding on to it. Could be a dream. It could be a vision. It could be a promise. It could be some sort of message. It's a significant message that you've received. However it came to you, it's causing you to be stuck and isolated, and you're not moving forward. And you need to move forward. Because this is a major arcana, I feel like this is Spirit speaking to you, and it's your higher self encouraging you to release whatever this message is. Allow it to be and move forward. Don't sit waiting. Don't isolate yourself. The refusing to see card, the Two of refusing to see is like the Two of Swords. It's that double-mindedness again. It's almost, it's the mental aspect of this, like what you're doing, how it's projecting itself out physically is causing imbalance. It's your mind is not on the same page as your heart or your vision, your higher self. It's like your third eye chakra. It's like something that you have knowledge of, like you have clear wisdom and knowledge about it, or it's a vision or an insight that you have, your intuition, but it's like your other half of you, your mind, they're saying that you're refusing to see the situation, like you're not seeing the situation clearly, and you're doing it willing, like if you're doing this consciously, like you know that you're refusing to see the situation clearly. Okay, you're feeling like you're protecting yourself because maybe, just maybe, you feel like your intuition is not safe to trust, or that whatever your visions are, that they're very fickle, they're not stable, they're not grounded, they're not real, that they're illusions, that they're deceptive. So therefore, it's like your ego, the logic half of you, is telling you that you need to guard yourself from your intuition. It's not safe, you can't trust it, you're losing your mind, you're crazy. So that's what's causing this imbalance of, well, where do I want to go? Because otherwise, my higher self, my heart, my soul wants to go here, and then your mind is telling you, no, you better go this way. So that's why the wheel is not, it can't go in a clear direction. The car isn't going anywhere, you're not moving. And it's because, like, whatever this message is, you haven't let it go, you haven't released it. Either it's because you don't trust in it and you're just trying to figure it out, you're still trying to look at it and see, but you haven't let it go. The spread your wings card is saying that your heart wants you to, like, you want to be free. A part of you wants to be free. You want to trust your intuition. You want to trust that the universe has your back, that God, your angels, your spiritual team, that they have your back, that they have your best interest. But it's like, this path is very narrow. Not too many go down this path. Not too many trust in their intuition, especially if it's the most outlandish information, guidance that they've ever gotten. Not too many go down this route. They rather stay stagnant or trust what their ego tells them, to stay in their comfort zone, that it's safer here, that you can't go into the unknown. It's not safe to trust in this because it's fairy tale, it's fantasy. But your higher self wants to go down that narrow path because not too many have taken this path before. It's leading to something much higher, but are you open to it? Are you really receptive to this energy? Do you really trust where it's taking you? You have the strengthening bonds card. So they say before you can even have an established relationship or bond with anybody, romantic or not, you got to have it within yourself. And I feel like it goes back to this deciding for yourself what's really in your heart and what you really want, and taking the path, driving towards your destination, and being clear on what it is that you truly want, being receptive and open, taking the action forward. Like, first it starts with you. Like, you can't move forward, you can't go forward until you decide within yourself that you make a clear stance. Like, you get grounded and you make a clear stance of that whatever is in your heart that you really want for yourself, that you're going to do it. And that things can actually come together. I feel like things want to come together. I feel like maybe, yes, you and this person, they're in the same space as you. Like, they cannot move to their destination of where they want to be because it's a signal. It's like two magnets that are trying to come together, but there's things that are pulling them apart from each other or keeping them apart because it's like something is blocking them. And I feel like the block is the both of you don't know what you really want. So therefore it's like you're calling out to that very thing that you want. Okay, that perfect job is out there for you. It's waiting for you. It's like nobody's getting that position that you should be getting. Maybe they stopped hiring. Maybe you know, they got a lot of candidates, but none of them fit the job description of what they're looking for. And you're sitting back going, I don't deserve this job. I can't have it. I'm not good enough. You know, I got to stay here because it's safer to be in this job. I don't know if I'm even qualified for that dream job. But it's like that job is waiting on you. They're not hiring anybody in your position. So for instance, this person may very well be holding space for you and not even realizing it. That every relationship that they try to get in, it doesn't work. The person never adds up. They never measure up to what their heart really desires. They're never really able to fill that space of that person that they're calling out for. They're not quite there. Either they're halfway that person, or they're just not, they're missing something. It's something lacking, and that person feels it. It's like, what am I doing wrong? Why do I keep attracting the same type of woman or man? Why is that happening to me? And it's because you're on the other side of it, and you haven't decided within yourself that you deserve that perfect love that you want, that you deserve, whether you know specifically the person, or it's you're not ready for love, and you haven't decided within yourself that you are worthy of the love that you fantasize and dream about, that you've always wanted, the characteristics in a partner that you've always looked for. You feel like you're not worthy, or that it could never happen, that you're just unlucky in love. And until you decide in yourself, then that's when things can fall into place. That's when that job, you make it within yourself to apply for that job, and then they say, here, we found that person. No wonder no one else fit the description. It's because this person had what we were looking for. So it's like, that's how things have to come together. It has to work that way. With the lead card, the person whom you're meant to be with, they are not able to move forward until you move forward. So it's like, you have to take the lead. You have the wisdom. Like I said, there's a message, and it's right under the detached card. There's a message that you receive. There's some sort of information, some sort of spiritual insight, some intuitive message that you got, and you need to use that as your compass, use it as your map, and follow the lead. Then that other person, you see, energetically, they're going to follow. The third eye chakra. They're telling you that all of this, it relies on you trusting in your intuition. Do you really trust in the information that you've got? Because it's right under the refuse to see card. So that's another sign that you've got the information. The third eye right here. But it's like a shield. It's like a shield over this person's head. So it's like, you're not wanting to trust that it's safe. You don't feel like your intuition is safe to trust. You don't believe in it. But Spirit's telling you that it is safe for you to trust, that you are seeing things clearly, that whatever the message is, you can allow it to be. You can release it. You can let it go. You don't have to hold on. You don't have to overanalyze it, question it. Trust it and follow through. They want you to take the leadership position. They want you to move forward. But you have to be grounded. You have to know what you want first. That's first. You have to establish within yourself that this is what I want. I know what I want, and I'm going to go forth with that. And this is how I'm going to move. Okay. I didn't expect this reading to be so short, but it's pretty just straightforward. It wasn't so much like romantic and, this is how they feel about you. And it's not really that, but I feel like it's a message that needs to get through to you. Because I feel like your ego holds you back. And that's very clear with the Strength card. It's like you have the ability to tame your ego, to tame your fears, your insecurities, your doubts. But I feel like you're not aware of that. It's like you feel like it's more safer for you this way to be in a limbo, or to be in a space where you're victim, or you're imprisoned by your ego. You feel like it's safer that way for some reason. But what is it doing for you though? I feel like this is something you can easily let go of. You can easily shift away from. Stop crying over what has not yet worked, or why hasn't it been working, because you can change it. You have the ability to change it. It may take some time. It may take some patience, because these Four of Pentacles, these are things like this comfort zone. You feel like it's much safer. It's what all you've known. It's your protective shield. You feel like it's actually good this way, that it's actually it's like a service to you, when actuality it's not. It's not really causing you anything but harm, and keeping yourself from the very thing that you say that you want, which I feel more so is like true love. It has nothing really to do with another person. I feel like it's just you realizing that You deserve anything in what you want in life, because this can apply to any situation, whether it's love, whether it's your dream job, whether it's a dream home, whether it's you believing in yourself. It's all about you. Okay. All right, so that's the reading. I hope that you've resonated with this, and those of you who have watched it, maybe you had taken something from it. If you are interested in your own reading, I will leave all of the information in the description box below. And as always, you guys, I'm sending you much love. Peace.